Hello everyone, and welcome to my first, hi there, welcome to my, hey Danica, welcome to my first, what am I calling this now? Pure Foods Fridays. And it's going to be a little bit of an experiment. I'm trying to figure out how to get the camera so you can see what I'm doing. And let's see who's coming in here. If you're going to cook along with me, preheat your oven to 350, and we'll wait just a little bit. If what we're fixing is, I'm calling it Oatey biscuit bars. The original recipe I found, hi Mac and JD Blue, the original recipe, hi Molly, hi, they called it healthy cookies, and I think for most people they would not consider these to be cookies because there's no sugar. They aren't really very sweet at all. Very tasty, I think. Yes, I know, Danica, I saw Molly's here. Yay! So I'm also trying a new setup here with the camera. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. So like I said, preheat your ovens to 350. If oh, you got her on. Oh, I see, you're actually with Molly. Okay, so Danica is with one of our family members. And so anyway, if you think people would like to learn how to make these, I think, delicious snacks, please invite your followers. Danica, oh, okay, you guys are saying hi to Danica now. So let's see, HP Carrick 01, thank you for sharing. And you know, I have to turn off my notifications when I do this. Hello to Brazil. Thank you, Miss JD Blue and El Viejo. I think that said Wolfie. Ray of Light, and I missed one, I'm sorry. And Miss JD Blue again. And, whoops. I've got all kinds of stuff going on here. Yes, I absolutely have to turn off my notifications. Mary Metwo. Dave Gons 2012, Johnson 904, thank you so very much. Oh my goodness, Danica said nice numbers, oh my goodness. Heavens to Betsy, oh well, okay. All right, there is a, whoops, that's the wrong one. Anyway, there was a little troll there. Not a horrible troll, but not the best. Hi to my mom. Luz, hi Luz, is that how you pronounce your name? All right, there's a troll. Yeah, black. Yeah, I don't like the trolls either. It's you know, I guess some people are just angry and somewhere inside themselves, and they find ways to express that. All right, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I have a baking sheet here, and I'm going to use coconut oil. I probably should cover up brands. I don't know what's you know, what most people do, but that's me putting the oil, a little oil on the pan, and then I'm just rubbing it. Just so there's a very fine, I don't want to fry these, I just don't want them to stick. But that smells so good with the coconut. Ah. Like I say, this is definitely an experiment with the camera and everything. So, let's see, the first ingredient is mashed bananas. So we want a cup of mashed bananas, and I do have the recipe. I'll hold it up later so you can, yeah, your stomach is growling, so you can do a screenshot of it. So just regular bananas, these are organic, of course. I think everything on my counter here is organic. And I just mash them right into the cup, you know, I just stick them in the cup and mash them down. Because, by the way, I did wash my hands, because why get a bowl dirty mashing when you don't need to? I am making what I'm calling Oatey. Oatey, I just saw someone making a comment to Danica. Anyway, Oatey biscuit bars. At one point I was calling them sweet Oatey biscuits, and I thought, no, that's misleading because they're not real sweet. So taking this, I'm using, let's see if I turn this, you can see better. I am using my mixer because I love it, and it just frees my hands to do other things. Well, but you can just do this, you know, in a bowl with a spoon, or you know, a big wooden spoon. So bananas go in, and then I have here 1/3 cup of applesauce. Now, I made this. I just put an apple in a pan with a little bit of water, steamed it. Somebody said hi to Crystal. Is Crystal on here? Is Crystal? Oh, maybe she's with Danica. Anyway, so I just put an apple in some water. So this does not have any sweetening. It has no seasoning at all. This is just a cooked apple, and then I took the peel off. So 1/3 cup applesauce. Put it in there, and I'll turn this on. Tell me if this sound interferes with me talking to you, because I had a last minute concern that, oh good. Where am I from? California. My parents were Californians too. My grandparents were from the Azores and Madeira. All right, I'm gonna go up higher for a second. Okay, now I am going to add, excuse me while I get my milk. I'm gonna use almond milk. Whatever milk you like. I know Danica uses hemp milk, some people soy, some people cow. Crystal definitely prefers cow milk when she's doing her baking. Here's mine. So 1/4 of a cup of your milk of choice. There it goes. Turn this on low. I'll tell you, I have made mistakes before when I've had this about medium and I've gotten distracted and thought I'm going to turn it off, and I've turned it the other way and it went high, and this whole part of my kitchen was decorated in whatever it happened to be, you know, chocolate batter, or anyway, it's been interesting. So the milk is in, and now I'm going to do 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, because I really like vanilla. I actually have a ½ tablespoon measure here for convenience. Yes, almond milk and cereal is so good, isn't it? I am MahailaMcKellar's mother, and she played Winnie Cooper on the Wonder Years. Yes, she was the actress that played that role. So here's my vanilla. And then, this is a great convenient spoon because it's got 2 sides. So now I'm going to go the other side, and I'm going to get my cinnamon. By the way, cinnamon is really good for you. It's good to have it on a daily basis, pretty much. I've heard it's good for insulin levels and different kinds of reducing inflammation. Since I now use almond milk. Well, almond milk, you know, we call it milk. We call all of them, all the different ones milk. As long as it, all right, and I'm going to stop this for a moment, scrape it down. Make sure it's all getting in here. We're almost done, by the way. Believe it or not, we are almost done. And then, and then we have rolled oats. I use rolled oats. I don't use, actually, oh, vanilla almond milk. Yeah, actually, that's the one I have. It's unsweetened, and it's got the vanilla flavor in it. Anyway, I'm using rolled oats. Not instant, you know, or not steel cut. No, these are rolled oats. And 2 cups. Let this get stirred up. Now the original recipe stopped here, and I made it once before, really liked it, and I happened to have 1 egg left in my egg carton, and I'm like, you know, I've got this egg. So I tossed an egg in. The original recipe is actually vegan. There's no egg in it. I'm gonna push this down. One more time. So what I thought I would do today, at this point, I'm gonna scoop out a couple of the mounds, of cookie mounds, and then I'm going to, oh, sorry you can't eat oats. Anyway, then I'm going to add an egg, so it's like the last time, and then, so I'm going to see which I personally like better. Okay, so, get my spoon. I'm just taking a spoonful. I'm putting it on my cookie sheet. The cookie sheet will hold, this large cookie sheet will hold 12 altogether. So let me do 2 of these. Okay. Now I'm going to add my egg, which is a very healthy egg. It's from chickens that are not just free range, but they're actually pasture raised and, you know, fed all kinds of good. Do I deliver? Sorry, no. Anyway, you know, the chickens are fed all kinds of healthy stuff. So we put 1 egg in. There. And while that's stirring, excuse me for 2 seconds while I rinse my hands from the raw egg. A little soap and water. And I am back. Is anyone making this with me? I hope someone is. Because I was thinking it would be fun if we get back together here on Scope in about 45 minutes and you know, just for a couple minutes and share our results. I would love to know. Chickens are not grown, they are raised. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you for saying. Danica just said I'm doing great. Although you guys can read that, can't you? I don't have to tell you what she said. All right, now this is kind of like a fun part. In addition to the egg being optional, I'm going to add some dried fruit and nuts. And I would say I've got some raisins here. I'm going to do altogether a ½ cup of extra stuff. Again, going back to the original recipe, it said a ½ cup of either raisins or chocolate chips or, you know, dried fruit of your choice. And then I like nuts. These are unsweetened dried cherries. I like nuts and happily don't have any allergy issues. Yes, I'm doing okay. And then, so I'm going to add some walnuts to this. So I have a total of a ½ cup of what I'm adding to this mix. All right, and that's it. That is it. Just give me that bowl and a big spoon. Well, there's raw egg in this bowl now, so I don't think you want to do that, but thank you for the compliment. Okay, so, but I'm thinking rather than you watching me just put these on the pan, which this is what the first 2 look like, and then putting it in the oven, I'll take a couple of minutes right now. Let me get on camera. I'll take a couple of minutes right now to visit with you guys, and then you'll take the risk with the egg. Yeah, well, yeah. Now, I mean, I guess it's not every egg every time, but it's better to be safe than sorry, right? It looks good. Thank you, Abigail. And Cromwell, is that, you know, I am challenged in reading your names. Oh, that's right. Where do I get my ingredients from health food stores mostly. I mean, some of your mainstream grocery stores carry organic ingredients. This is a gluten-free recipe. 100% gluten-free recipe if you buy rolled oats that specifically say they are gluten-free. As I understand it, oats on their own do not have gluten, but they are typically processed and packaged in places that do also process and package wheat. So that's why they can't be classified as gluten-free for, for people who are very, very sensitive. If you're like we are and you're just kind of, avoiding gluten, but you don't have to keep it out, then did that say pasteurized eggs? I meant pasture-raised. Maybe it sounded like pasteurized, but these chickens are out on a pasture, running around in the grass and, eating bugs and all that kind of stuff that they're supposed to do. My mother's sister used to raise, truly free range. They can say free range, but that just means they let them out for a few minutes every day. Pasteurized eggs. Oh, you mean like pasteurized? Sorry. I didn't catch who wrote that. That was funny. I don't know why I thought that was funny. I forgot what I was talking about. Pasteurized. You can see pastures everywhere you go. Oh yeah, the free range doesn't mean they're actually out. And I was telling you about my mother's sister, her sister Carrie. She always raised chickens and with the roosters and all that. And in her backyard, she had a pretty big backyard, and she would she always grew kale for her chickens. There was like this one area that where the kale grew, and she would let them out every day. And thank you, Fab Tabby, for all those hearts. She would let the chickens out every day, and of course along with the kale they were scratching around for bugs and stuff, and that's a healthy diet for a chicken. Yes, I do have a website. It is my name, MahailaMcKellar.com. At this point in time, you won't find any cooking on there. It's about the meditation technique that I teach. And so, all right, well, any more questions? Oh, shoot, here I go again. Let me get this out of, and turn it around so you, let's see if I put it right there. If I can hold this steady, and you can take a screenshot. I teach a meditation technique called primordial, thank you Danica, primordial sound meditation. It is a silent mantra based, and you get your own personal mantra. It's based on when you were born. So, because the universe, the planet, the universe resonates at different vibrations or vibrates at, anyway, what your mantra is that sound that the universe was vibrating at when you were born. So it really, kind of helps you go deeper quicker and just feels really comfortable. Don't know how to do a screen grab. Shoot. I can probably tweet the rest of the ingredients, even if it takes 2 tweets to do it. Oh, Danica put my website in the screenshot? Cool. I mean, on an iPhone, you just push, the little round button at the bottom, and then the one on the side that you use to turn the phone off. If you push those at the same time, you get a screen grab. Oh, there you go. Power button, home button. Well, okay, so much for me being a techie in my terminology. So I'm going to get these in the oven, and let's see, it is about 2:45. So at 3:30, I will scope just for a couple minutes, and I would, you know, if any of you guys made these with me, I would love for you to join me, and we can compare our results. All right. So I'll see you guys, some of you soon, I hope. Bye.